All right. The curtain is off. Rich.
The teams are emerging from the dugout. This is we have Bong going up against River G. River G with an outside chance of qualifying. They take on Bong, who are already out of the competition. They take on Bong, who are already out of the competition. So Bong, as usual, are in the traditional orange and black. And they're up against River G, who are in a change top. So River G in dominant blue in this last round of matches at the quarterfinal stage in Group A. So in the next few seconds, we will take the national anthem of the Republic of Liberia. We go straight into it, straight into the formalities. The handshakes from the two group of players. Bong and River G. Kickoff is only 5 minutes away. There is the Bong County team. They who lost their opening two quarterfinal matches, but the same score line to Cape Mount and Nimba respectively 3-0, 3-0. Millard Murphy is in goal, number 16. Joseph Morwa, number 2. Adolfo Sherry, number 21. Hillary King, number 12. Pascal 14. Pascal Harris, number 14. Stephen Colley, number 4. Tom John, number 5. Momolo Kokwe, number 11. Vincent Tia, number 7. Lasana Kamara, number 8. And Leader Gay, number 13. They've got 0 points from the possible 6. Bong. For River G, we've got 1 point. Hoping to win by 3-4 goals to nil today, and hope that other result does go their way. I mean, the game in the evening time between Cape Mount and Nimba. So let's check the River G lineup quickly. Emmanuel at 9 keeps his place in goal. Alex Tanwell is one of the new defenders brought in. Logo Jones keeps his place in central defense. Charles Allison will play a right back. Joe Blow, Gani Gaga, number 25. Richbest Youngway keeps his place in midfield. Cyrus Jackson comes in for Solomon Nia. Okay, Jackson, number 23. The Emmanuel Williams, who scored twice against Nimba a couple of days ago, keeps his place up front. Moses Quia, number 24, and that troublesome player you call Morris Sika, wearing number 10 there on your screen. He is a skipper for tonight for River G. This is Intel Sports. I'm Ben Gagbam with you until they bring up the final whistle. Pitched Elonsa in this game. My own boy, Edwin Batard Foyen, originally hails from Magibi County, but he's been doing great stuff. He's been in Monrovia over the last 4 or 5 years or so as a sports journalist. He's achieved a lot as an accomplished young sports journalist. He's sitting alongside me. Edwin, welcome.
Thank you, Ben, and it's a pleasure again to be here this afternoon to witness the final group matches, beginning with Bong, the 2008-2009 champions, against the 2024 champions River G, in a game that River G will be eager for a win, but a win for Bong would not change the fact and would do nothing to the result of this group. But the win of our River G by the score line of 3-0, hoping that Nimba fails to win and get a draw against Grand Kitman means that the 2024 champions will be through to the knockout stage of this competition.
We talk about the group matches, final group matches playing together. That's the standard thing we see in football all around the world. The African Cup of Nations is currently going on. The last group matches were played, together. Is there any concern for you as a football or sports journalist while the last two group matches in this group A, Bong County versus River G, Cape Mount and Nima aren't playing simultaneously?
Yes, I think it's a big concern for me. To me, it's not done in a professional way. I expected the two matches to be played different venue at the same time. The River G, Bong, and Nima, Kitman. But this match, in case it ends in a goalless draw or ends in a draw, I think Bong County and River G will know that they're out of the competition. And then we'll have Kitman and Nimba who will just come to play just because of formality or what. But to me, I think the organizer needs to double up the effort. The next one, we can do it a professional way, like the way we did it during the preliminary stage.
Obviously, and talking about the organizers, Andy Kwemi is Deputy Minister, he's Chief Executive Officer of Watanga Football Club, two-time champions of Liberian football. He's got plenty of experience, almost 30 years of experience in football administration. I mean, it bemused me, it puzzled me, why is he at the upper echelon of our football and the competition is being run this way? That is a concern.
So I think that probably there's no care for Liberian football, that's all.
We are on the way, River G in all blue, kicking from right to left as we look up against Bong County, already out of the competition in their original colors, orange and black, kicking from left to right. So it's a bright sunshine, very bright sunshine, and we've been talking all the week relatively empty stadiums.
Yes, the turn up in the county main isn't just encouraging. We saw, I think so far, Basel versus Grand Cru so far produced the highest number of turn up so far in this competition.
And then the late evening game, we'll see Cape Mount take on the group leaders. Cape Mount take on Nimba. Now Nimba have got 4 points. Cape Mount have got 6. Draw for them will guarantee top spot in the group, and they will play the runners-up from Group B, which is a good thing for them in the semi-final. How do we look at that one? Do we see Nima forcing the win in that encounter where we see Nima play some wonderful games here? I mean, coming from 2-0 down against River G last time around, the draw 2-2.
Yes, if Magibi and Grand Cru County settle to a draw, it means that Grand Cru will finish as the group winner. And if Nima having to win Grand Kitman, it means that Nima finish as a group winner. So we will have Grand Kitman against Grand Cru and Nima against Magibi County, a repeat of quarterfinals fixture that took place in the last edition, and a repeat of this group stage fixture between Nima and that of Magibi. So, but if the game ends in a draw, it means Kitman finish as a group winner. And if Magibi and Grand Cru ends in a draw, it means we'll see Kitman versus Magibi, and we'll see Grand Cru County versus Nima County.
The whistle goes, the referee waits play on as we play almost 2 minutes of the first half inside SKD. It's Bong with dominant possession in the opening stages, will still being held up by River G 0-0. Now River G with possession inside their own half, just playing the ball in the half of Bong County, trying to keep possession for a little longer. Emmanuel Williams, love the touch from him, but the sliding challenge from the Bond right back puts the ball on the play. That's Joseph Mauba for a throw into River G. Theo Gicon is also in the house. Someone's announced we wearing different caps. He's in yellow Intel caps. A cap. I'm in blue. Supposedly because I'm wearing blue shirt, he's wearing yellow shirt, so he's wearing the yellow Intel cap, and while I'm wearing blue Intel cap because I'm in blue shirt. Theo, let's say welcome.
A pleasant welcome to all of you, and welcome to me, should I say. And my pleasure to be in studio alongside Edwin Batafoe and Ben Gologo Gagba. Edwin knows the history so much. I so much admire him for that. Ben knows the description of the Four Brothers shoes they wear. So we're rumbling into that. Maybe Theophilus Chico describes the events. But again, it's a team. We are happy to have you. My pleasure.
Tom John with possession for Bong. You just heard from Theo Kwekwe, twist and turn in that midfield. Love the 1-2 touches there from Kwekwe. The ball has been played forward, left-footed. Love the one. But River G can easily deal with it on the left edge of their penalty area. And Bong are playing so purposely, Edwin, in this opening 4 minutes or so.
Yes, I think they don't want to be involved into a history that will remember them as the only county to play 5 matches in the county without a win.
Wow. And here is...
And then the question is, how much profit is this win going to give them?
Playing for Pratt. Williams. Sliding challenge comes in, but River G is still in possession. Charles Allison. He goes across an acrobatic kick from Sika. He doesn't get it right. And so the long drive deep from midfield just showed Igon Arsenal over the top and behind for a goal kick. But again, Sika has been a massive, massive player for River G.
Yeah, he has been. He's been giving his 100%, so to speak. And River G, I think for me, they come back to this game with an intent to do something and put themselves into the next stage of the competition. For them, they think they still got something. And for Bong County, it's just a matter of pride now.
Before you could come, Edwin and I were talking about, the organization of the tier group matches in the quarterfinal stage. Now we see the matches being played at different time, which we all know per international football standard in the competition. That is absurd. Do you have any reservation?
Yes, I do. I would have thought these matches have been played simultaneously. That's what we've been saying. Unfortunately, the organizers don't see it that way. But again, it makes it difficult. When the games are not played simultaneously, you don't know what players think. You don't know what happened behind the scenes. So in order to make things better, I would have thought it would have been played transparently. But again, I'm not an organizer. I'm just a partner in the process. So we are here.
Now Bong breaking away over the far side, left side. Good football for Bong. Can they keep the ball on the floor? Yes, it does. 27 yards of cracks from distance. It's beyond for a goal kick, Eric.
I think he also found a teammate who could have been in a better position to get the finishing touches.
Manuel Nen has been a good shot-stopper in this competition. He got beaten twice in the period of 2 seconds. Nimar County is in goal for River G. But the ball is with Tom John. Here is Tom John again, has had a lot of touches on the ball. Here is a Bong captain lifting the ball down the left-hand side where Charles Allison will be on defensive duty. He goes to the ground, free kick. That's good defending as he goes to the ground under the pressure from the Bong attacking player on the left-hand side. And the sun is blazing hard, I know, but River G will love to cool down, the temperature.
Yes, sure. But River G are without 2 key players in this game. One is on the substitution bench and the other is without their captain, Joseph Dukle. No one knows why. It could be injury or coach decision. Moses Fetchick Glory, who have been outstanding for them, is also on the bench. He will come in as a substitute.
Yeah, we mentioned Sodom Manian too.
Yes,
it's on the bench. One. Moses Glory is on the bench. But the matchday squad doesn't have Joseph Dukle. And we know he's been the captain all night, all through for them in these competitions. And amidst that, the team has been captained by Morris Sika, the number 10.
Maybe Coach, why Jesus is not in. It could be.
Well, I can say definitively what has happened to Jusu, but keeping Jusu Dukle out of the team has to be either an injury. In my mind, if it's not an injury, then probably the coach had to make his own decision based on what he wants from this game. But I think it is injury because he's been one stalwart in the defense of River G County. He's done a fantastic job.
Amidst other, Alex Tanwilly, number 19, steps in for the influential Jusu Dukle. Now, Loco Jones is caught in possession. Now, Bong trying to break here. Here is an opportunity. Right for the delivery. Gay has been blocked in the process. And Bong picks up the debris. Now, attacking on the left side of the River G. But love the one. There is a cutback. It comes up a well shot clear off the lamp of the goalkeeper. Logo Jones was almost in trouble. Bong County coming alive, looking for their first goal in the quarterfinal stage. 8 minutes on the clock. Conan far side.
Yeah, 8 minutes on the clock. They look purposeful in this game, Bong County. But the question is, how come they doing it in the dying minutes? How come are they doing it on the last day of the competition? The people of Bong County needed this performance from day one. They didn't get it. Now they have it when the team is technically out of the competition.
Moba, the red bar breaking in. Love the cross there. Caught up by a orange shirt. And the ball has been nicked away from him. But Sika lashed forward only as far as an orange shirt. Now Bong County come again. And goes to left for the delivery. Header pass surely. Still Bong. Causing more problems for River G. On the edge of that penalty area. River G struggling to have their lands clear. Here they come with possession, River G. Geiger lost his footing, gains it quickly. Long ball play looking for Emmanuel Williams. He's been heavily shielded by 2 orange and black shirts. And as a clearance has been made from the captain, Williams charges it down on the play for a throw in. Malba takes a throw on the chest of an orange shirt in the form of Gay. Leader Gay, who has been fired momentarily. Free kick. Theo, this is bright sunshine inside. Yeah, this is not the kind of weather you will love for
it's
football.
It's very sunny day, and this is Bong County. Ben
I'm
is
sorry.
promising.
Oh, what was he doing?
How?
He was trying to play unselfishly, fixing tear. He's trying to tee it up. The striker number 13 was charging in the penalty area. Instead, I mean, his delivery has been blocked around the bar line. And you see that Charles Allison went to ground so easily. Here is an opportunity. Wow, he was trying to tee it up. Leader game, almost a perfect pass, but again, brilliant defending from River G.
Talking about the scorching sun,
yeah.
Hot sun is difficult on that pitch now. The temperature is so hot, and players find it difficult. But again, it's something that we used to in Liberian football. We normally play around these kind of hours. You don't want it, but that's what you got, and you got to live with it.
Yeah, you learn in coaching school that the coach should be able to train his players in all weathers, whether it's sunny, whether rainy, whether snowy, whether hilly, whether sleety. I mean, I'm just trying to describe the 4 different types of weather you will get. Okay, it's Bong County again inside that left channel. In goes across. Header there. Logo Jones is done clear finally. Bong County really coming up alive here. Malba sprays the ball on that left-hand side where River G have had lots of problems in the opening stages. Here is an opportunity to try to weave past the blue traffic. But in the end, River G get the ball away, playing forward to Emmanuel Williams. One-on-one situation here. Williams with wet shoes. He's trying to step away from your marker. Pulls the ball back. Whoa! That was almost a perfect pass. Looking for the number 17. Rich best Yahweh. I think the flag is going to go off at offside. And we play 12 bright, shining, scorching meanings inside SKD.
Bank just is absent from River G. Likewise, Pee Wee Roberts is absent from the starting 11 for Bong County as a captain, and he also plays for Watanga, but he's on the substitution bench. And then we see Henry Kofa, who plays for Wologisi, one of our Bong County outstanding winger, is also on the substitution bench. So there are a lot of changes made for the 2 teams, but I'm just wondering, why is Bong now putting up this kind of performance, a surprising performance?
Yeah, myself so concerned. The last day they pulling all the strengths to probably, so a win for them against River G probably will make life difficult for River G, and I think that's what they want.
Now in that, but I think Minute is going to.
With Ben is also a sign of
playing
pride.
for pride. You have to play for pride in the competition.
A win for them means that River G will automatically be eliminated from the competition. So maybe they want to get a partner
themselves will be eliminated. But you have to play for pride.
They want to sink with River G to the bottom of the river, which will be a good way for the other two teams,
Kipmount
and Nimba, to push further.
Bong have been brewing brightly in the opening 40 minutes of this encounter. Here they are with possession inside the half of River G. Oh, he almost missed it, but it turns out to be good. The flag is up. It's not going to count. And the goalkeeper, the man right there, is incensed with his back for blasting at them. And he's got every reason to do so. Geiger. Quia doesn't control it. And it comes off an orange shirt in the form of Lassana Kamara. Throw it into River G. Taken by Quia. And the path of Joe Blow. Lifted over the far side. Miscommunication from Cyrus Jackson, number 23, as he tries to pick up the right touchline run of the red back there. Charles Allison. Tan Willie. Picks up Allison. Long ball looking for Williams. Fint header. Oh, you see the problem. Williams right-footed delivery across the face of goal kick. But we saw that goal Williams score here against Nimma. I mean, he was so quick like a Leckney. That was a similar situation.
Yeah, so he's noted for scoring from that position. Bong was just lucky that he did not go in.
Yeah. The threat has been 4 here. But River G, we're coming forward with Gaga. Gaga pass. Exchanging pass here. Gaga running towards the ball line. Can you keep it in play? Yes, he does. He swings it light-footed. Headed away easily by Bong. We're coming on another attack on pedestrian again. Here is Kamara. Kamara runs in. 6 yards from the left touchline. Love the left with the dink. But the flag is up. It's flag up against Vixen Tier. Number 7. Still Bong, still playing good football. The only thing missing for them here is that they haven't scored.
Yeah, in the first quarter of this game, I think they showed character. They demonstrated intent. They have not been able to score a goal, but they are showing intent.
I know the game is 6 o'clock, but it's always good that we have our perspective on it. Theo, what do you see? Cape Mount Nimba is top versus second for the red to finish on top. What do you see this evening?
I see a Nimba win. In all fairness, I think Cape Mount, despite all of the noise we've had, I think take away Ralph Weir. Cape Mount don't have the teeth to bite. Much of them. When Ralph Weir starts and he shows class, if Nimba gave him the chance to show class, and I think, in all fairness, 100% to the best of my knowledge, it's going to be a Nimba win.
Sika. Oh, he's giving away possession so carelessly. Here is Bong. Quick way, cuts it back, and then Joplo makes a recovery run and recovers possession for River G. Thinks it lovely. Right-footed, straight in the path of Quia, who's giving away possession to Bong. Tom John. There's Tom John again. Goes back to his captain, who plays it forward. Love the run. The flash should not go up on this occasion. It is up, offside. Wow. They are not just timing their runs, Bong. They are breaching that River G defense on many occasions.
I think they just need to observe.
Was that an offside?
Yeah.
Was that an offside?
Yes, he was.
I have to see it better than what I saw. Mr. Geiger. Can he keep it in play? Yes, he does. Quia looking for Williams. Williams beating to the challenge inside the penalty area. Bong captain lifting it, Wab, but caught up by Loco Jones. And then Kamara loses possession, crowded in a crowded blue traffic. Here is River G. Love the pass. Williams in there. Gus turns on his right foot. Flashes it wide over the top.
Yes, Ben. I mean, I think for me now, I can easily say I love him as a striker. One of the things that he does is that he always tries to make an attempt at goal. Even if it is a half chance, he give it a try. For me, if you take a look at the center forwards in this tournament, this competition, I think William is the finest I've seen. Now take a look at that. He has a narrow angle. He's just inches away from his marker, and he puts his right foot underneath that ball. I like him. I love him as a striker.
Early substitution for Bong County when the 20 minutes on the clock. And number 8, Lassana Kamara, lasted for under 20 minutes. And he's been replaced with Junior Johnson. Number 9 for Bong. Bong have got one of the player who's on the deck, but we continue on play here. And I think the referee will immediately stop play to seek treatment. Do you think we'll get the attendance we need for the Cape Mount Nima game?
For me, I do believe that we might get almost close to 70% of the attendance that needed to fill this SKD, because the guys from Nima has been doing massive awareness, and Cape Mount has been doing well in this competition. Like Nima, they play a real living football, and everyone want to see good game. Nobody want to miss such a battle.
Yeah, sure, I agree with you. And the Nebayans want to come here and conquer Cape Mount, a team that has been doing so much. And the coach Pepe,
Juventus, Pepe,
Giovanni Trapato, Samai Kamara. I mean, it's easy to call in the way, and it makes it easy for me. I think he's lifted Cape Mount County to a different level, which they haven't been in the past 2-3 seasons. And so coming here, the Cape Mountaineers will come here believing that they got a fish to fry, a very good 1-2 against Nimba County. And the Nimbayans, probably some of them are on their way coming from Ma. You never know along the way. So we will have a 4, if not 100% full, we will.
So earlier, Edwin did say 70%. He's hoping for that 70% of the capacity will be filled. To put that in context, 70% since the renovation of the SKD is 15,750 people or spectators, because since the stadium was renovated, it takes around about 22,500. So putting that in context, 70% should be almost 16,000 people. So let's see whether we got 16. Williams, he's been given a long shot from 24 yards out straight into the wet gloves of goalkeeper Miller Murphy.
I think Ben Williams should have found his teammate in the 23 who was in a better position to receive that pass.
Tia breaking away. Here comes Bong again. Opportunity for the first goal. The goalkeeper saves it for the first time. And got us on the second attempt. Emmanuel Nan keeping the scoreline 0-0. And I think River G survived. Bong very unlucky.
Yeah, sure. River G survived by the skin of their teeth. They need to do better, or else they will be singing alongside Bong County. The two of them might leave this competition and leave the other two teams, Monserrato and
Nima and Cape Mount.
Nima and Grand Cape Mount to the grand finals.
Opportunity again.
He was off balance. The quarterfinals, the semi-finals rather. So Nima Cape Mount probably just looking for a win from this game, and it has to be a Bong County win.
Yeah.
Yes, and then
I think a win for Bong County will favor Nimba.
Yeah.
a win for Bong is my favorite Neymar because they will be confirmed semi-finalists.
Edwin, is it easy to say that Bong County are fighting for their neighbors? To save their neighbors, knowing that
I think,
they've lost everything?
Yeah, but on the other end, I think Neymar...
Yeah, I agree, Ben. You want to say it's about pride, but are they showing up a show of pride to favor Neymar County?
Neymar fate is in their own hand. They don't need to wait for the result from this game. I mean, just beat Kidman and you qualify, so their fate is in their own hand.
I do agree it's in their own hand, but for now, someone will say to us,
to make the work easier for them.
Yeah, is Bong County going to do them a favor after a win for them?
Who? How did they call that trio organization? Bong, Lofa, Neymar, what's that? Nothing Alliance or something?
Yeah, something. Central or Nothing Alliance?
Central.
But some sort of alliance they can call it. Yeah, I heard them say so. Those three counties, Lofa, Neymar, and Bong, they got that alliance treaty.
Yeah,
that's how they describe themselves.
Central Alliance.
Something like that. There is Quia for River G, Jackson. Inside the penalty area, he flashes his wire. Is 2.5 miles over the top. Goal kick to Bong. He doesn't take the goal kick on the goal line. Yeah, good referee. Send the ball back. That's good referee. There was a great opportunity. He received the ball with his back turned to go, turn inside the area, and quickly release a right-footed drive, but it was way off the target. Bong nil, River G nil, 25 minutes on the clock. Is there a problem? Water break? Yup.
I think a player of River G is on the floor. That's I think the 24. Yes. Player number 24 for River G is on the floor.
24 should be Quia.
Moses Quia, yeah. And he will be substituted for the number 9.
Okay.
Sexual Sisse.
Okay.
Quia is going out?
Yeah, Quia is going out.
We have
it's a big blow for River G.
Yeah, that would be the second substitution.
Big blow for him, for River G County. That Mayfield will have some bit of problem if Quia goes out, in my mind. But again, you never know. The player coming on could be far better than Quia.
So, Ben, here's it. I was talking about you have the 23 on your left.
So fast. So fast. So fast. Yeah. Make a pass right here. Yeah, to Cyrus Jackson.
And we've got a help from Julius Compton. He says, he just sent us a message. It's called the North Central Alliance.
North Central Alliance. Thank you so much, Julius Compton.
Compton is watching us live from the United States of America.
Yes, I could just know the alliance, but I was looking for that's the name I've been hearing, North Central Alliance.
Julius, welcome to the broadcast. As always, it's our pleasure to have you.
The referees are getting some fluid in their body, much needed, especially the temperature of this game. What's the current temperature in Liberia right now? Those of you who get good phone, like Edwin Bata for you.
Let me just quickly see if I can bring it.
What sort of phone are you using, Edwin?
I'm using Infinite Hot 16.
Is that a good phone?
Hot 60R. It's a new version. Yeah.
But most often when we say good phone is, it's iPhone, Samsung, Ultra 24, Ultra 25.
I'm used to the internet, so 24/7 my internet is on.
That's not the point.
If I'm using iPhone, maybe I have to work with power bank and
That's
charge
not the point. That's not the point. I use iPhone. I don't need power bank. I charge it 100% before leaving my house. It carries me the whole day. But the point I'm making is whether you use.
Partition for a charger. I have video evidence of that. You feel like my witness.
Butterfly is using Infinite. He wants to convince me that Infinite is the best phone right now. What's about you, Tio?
Well, it depends where you stand. You are the coach. You got your players. People are criticizing your player, but you got to stand by them. It's just similar to that now. Anyways.
Just some fun. Okay, substitution.
So the weather reports.
The substitution was changed. Instead, it's Charles
number-
Allison, who was stretched out. The red bar has been replaced with the number 6, Samuel Wisse. And so number 14 or number 24, Moses Quia stays on for River G. Love the touch from Mulba. Oh, he's offside. How do you make a pass like that?
Weather?
Yeah, the weather report. So the weather condition now near Monrovia, temperatures around 29 to 30 degrees Celsius, 84 to 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Will feel like up to mine 30 degrees Celsius due to humidity. Mostly sunny to mostly clear skies right now with low chances of rain early evening.
Yeah, so if we have rain early evening, where it felt about our late evening kickoff game, I'm not too sure. Mostly queer fending of challenge from Tom John, then going back to his goalkeeper, Emmanuel Na. Is that Joe Blow? Forward pass here. I think the substitute. Oh. Quia. Long ball played forward. Better from River G inside right channel. He's been forced towards the bar line and the ball runs out of play. Brilliant defending from the left back over the far side of the field to pressure River G player into running the ball out of play for a goal kick to a Bong. Pascal Harris won this competition with Lofa County. Lost one final to River G. Is the captain for Bong tonight.
I think Pascal lost his 2 final, one to River G, one to Neymar, in the space of 3 years.
Okay. Williams again, right footed, clear off the line by Mulba. I mean, it could have been against the run of play. River G taking the lead as Gaga forced to go back to Logo Jones, who rose the ball to his goalkeeper.
Have you noticed William, of all the center forwards in this competition, has made more strikes at goal than any other?
He's incisive, he's purposeful, he's direct, straight to the point. He knows where the goalpost is. Even with a flick on header, he still directs his flick on header on target, as just right now.
Yes, and I'm
that is the quality of a good striker.
Yeah, I'm wondering how come I haven't, know much about him, which team he plays for. And I was asking Edwin, because if he were in the second league or the first, that team will be one of the teams scoring more goals in the league.
Exactly.
In my mind,
And he's still very, very young.
Yeah, he's not aged. I mean, he has good age.
Because if he were much older, we would have known him
and
ever since. There should be the free kick. The referee should be calling the free kick back.
Almost the height of George Angale. I mean, he's athletic.
I think he's a little stronger than
George. Taller than him, but he's a little bit bulky, and he's the power type of player. There he is, sneaky by the striker. Again, he goes to flight. He doesn't relent.
That's what the competition should be for us to see young talents across the country every now and then. And I think after a year, I mean, he's going to be monitored by some of the coaches.
I'm keenly monitoring him. In all fairness, and that's why I'm
Joe
really
Blow giving away possession to Bong. Here is a chance here. Oh, that was almost a perfect pass. Looking for the substitute, Gino Johnson, but the ball just glints off his shoelaces and straight into the comfort arms of goalkeeper Emmanuel Nair. But again, Bong don't look like a team that got beaten 3-0 by Nima and by the same scoreline by Kipman.
Sure.
Junior Johnson loves the control, then trying to release the striker over there. Here is a chance again. Bong coming. He's still trying to be unselfish. Bong could easily been 2-0, 3-0 up front. I mean,
so Ben, here is it. I mean, this is where he's done that on, I think, two or three occasions, and the goalkeeper keep intercepting those balls. So he has to go in that angle, and then what he needs to do is to bend the ball outside instead of playing directly in front of the goalkeeper. So he has to bring the ball outside. It's technically in an acute angle, which probably you cannot score from because the goalkeeper has made a move. Now watch this.
Here we say again. The run is
going to
perfect.
count 1v1 now. Technically, yes. The goalkeeper has made it difficult for him. Should he control and bring outside? Yes. Because the goalkeeper has caught a crossing. So this is about basic fundamental of football. And again, I don't know at that level how come he's not doing those basic things, because these are some of the things that we expect the players to have at this point in time when they play at this level. But again, this is Liberia. Not many football academies we have to teach these basic fundamentals. So our players at this age, even in the first division league, Ben, we still got to be doing some tutorials which they should have learned at the age 14, 15 years old.
Exactly. The expert opinion of Theo Jika is alongside me here. Edwin Battle 4 years is also here. We're getting live pictures in the national contest post made live from the SKD on Intel Sports. And I want to say big shout out again to you, my boy, former Secretary General of the Sports Writer Association of Liberia, Julius Compton.
And he says, Julius Compton says, River G win will fuel a heated, intense encounter between Nimba and Crane Jide match, especially a free-goal win. And now there he goes. William can be compared to Gamonde of Wataka. And I was just about to say that, and I was thinking, if you got Gamonde and William in an attack with two goal wingers playing the 4-4-2, man, you got an attack in.
That's leg for leg.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a massive attack. I'm just thinking. But
that's if you can play with two strikers.
Yeah, then you want to play in a 4-4-2. But even if you strategize and get them in a 4-3-3 situation, you still got a massive attack. Because Gamonde, we've played him from the wing in the 4-3-3 formation, and he sparked very, very well.
And he got a similar goal like what Williams got against Nima. He got that goal against Grand Passa, where he just received the ball from the D area and struck it in, and it was a goal for Lofa in that match.
Yes, and I think Ben, were you there at the Better Mass Cup? The chess and
yeah.
It was Julius and myself in commentary position when we saw Gamon there. I mean, and it was like, Theo, have you noticed him in just 5 minutes of the game with Borough FC? And I said to Julius, keep this young man in the league, and he's going to be a thorn in the flesh of the defenders. True to my words, I mean, he's established himself as one of the finest strikers in the league. Julius saw that, and I think I just confirmed, man. Darius has lived up to expectation.
He had a very good tournament. I think he scored 3 times. One of the lowest in the competition was for him to have missed a penalty.
Yeah.
And I understand how it is when you want to be so ambitious, you want to take responsibility, and then you go on to miss a crucial penalty. But that's a learning curve.
Yeah,
I mean, you don't get so discouraged about that, missing a penalty. Great players around the world have missed penalty.
Yeah.
What's about Roberto Baggio at the 1994 World Cup in America? He missed a crucial penalty against Brazil. What's about even Lionel Messi, crucial Champions League, 2012, he missed against Chelsea. So who hasn't missed penalty? Cristiano Ronaldo missing the penalty shootout final against Chelsea. Here come Bong again on the left-hand side. Checks his run around Logo Jones. He tried to call the ball back, and then it ricochets off Joe Blow straight in the gloves of goalkeeper Emmanuel Nair. Substitute Samuel Wisa coming forward. Williams collects it with his back 10 to go. Lofty pass here. Here is an opportunity. In goes the cross, clear on the volley there, but the flag has gone up over the far sides.
Yeah, Ben, and just a little bit of correction. I think Julius said Crane Chide. I think it should be Crane Cape Mount.
Crane Cape Mount, okay.
In his text, he said Crane Chide, but I think he was referring to Crane Cape Mount.
Yeah.
Ben, do you know that Emmanuel Williams did not start all of our River G County Group Stage matches? He came from the bench as a backup striker, and then come to the SKD and become a permanent striker.
Wow,
yes,
this is a decision to make.
And players are like that.
I'm sorry for that, Theo, for interrupting, but the referee has blown his whistle. It's a free kick. Logo Jones is a guilty party. If River G reach the semi-final, he's going to be suspended because this is his second yellow card in the quarterfinal group phase. But I'm just looking
at a yellow card the last time.
Yeah, I'm just looking at whether he's not the last defender.
Well, he is.
I want to see that again. I want to see that again.
The question is the Bong County player having an obvious goal scoring opportunity here? Is he in possession of the ball? No. He's lashing onto a ball and it's a 50-50 ball. Loco Jones springs in front of him, obstructs him, for which the referee has given him a card. But that is not an obvious goal scoring chance.
What to call doxo?
Yeah, it's not an obvious goal scoring chance because he's not in possession of the ball. He's not in 1v1 situation of the ball, making an attempt to strike it on target. So the referee decision, excellent one. It's a yellow card, and I think it's a clear yellow card.
Okay, Bong, free kick, leader gear, stands on top of it with his black shoes. He's going to go for goal. He rolls it straight too easy. It's a very thin shot.
It's a feeble strike.
Yeah,
so to say.
Yeah, no power. It looks like a back pass, like a defender giving a back pass to his goalkeeper.
I mean, you need to power it. You need to drag it on the floor with all the venom inside you. And I think that's where we get it wrong. Been a lot of work to do with young players, and it's challenging.
Maybe if we had a football academy over the last 6 years or 7 years or so, that would help us a lot.
Yes,
that's and we had that opportunity to have it.
Talent sprinting up,
we talk about kids learning some fundamental things,
basic fundamental,
and that can be taught at the academy level.
Yeah, blending football with leadership and all of that. A complete model,
Love the chested pass there from the substitute, Junior Johnson. Picking up a teammate inside the left channel, trying to break away from the ball line. The cross goes in, charged down by Joe Blow. Or the play still bomb possession. The wet match ball goes to the players, a corner. On the left touchline, faster. Corner taking shot. Whipped inside the penalty area. Clear momentarily by River G. Only as far as an orange shirt. Who connects Pascal Harris. Harris's cross pass on the edge of the penalty area has been clear to safety. And here's River G playing along this time, trying to look for Morris Sika. But Pascal Harris calms the pressure before going backward to his goalkeeper. Bong on a little bit of pressure, managed to get the ball on the halfway line. Harris is with possession. Tom John. Backward pass to Harris. Square pass down to John. Then John plays it forward. Love the touch here from Quickly. Then Bong coming again. He should be offside. Junior Johnson is in the offside position. The flag has come up. It's not going to count.
The flag is up. Why? Why still force your way through? But I think this pass wasn't meant for John.
Yeah, it's a lovely pass. See the slick 1-2 movement of the ball on the floor by Bong County. I mean, this team, look, the Bong County team that won the competition in 2008 and 9. I mean, the way they play in this match, not the previous 2 games that they play in the quarterfinal group stage, they've really been good. Only the goal that is missing, and I'm so surprised how they are in the lead 1 or 2 goals to nil. Now here they come again. Bong. Samuel chasing. Substitute Johnson. Here is a chance. Picks up a teammate inside the team. He strikes right for has been charged down by Joe Blow. And Logo Jones found Samuel who clears it to safety. Now River G trying to break on the right touchline. Some Morris Sika. The delivery is in the box. The goalkeeper gathers it at the near post. Brilliant Bong being held by River G. 0-0. 43 minutes substitution. Moses Quia will come out. And in goes Solomon Nen. Solomon Nen, 43rd minutes. This game all coming in the first half. Nen gets his first touch. Play 1-2 with Vanya. Then Williams looking for his right foot. Williams shoot! Wow, over the top. That was brilliant turning on the edge of the penalty area. But again, A brilliant move by River G on pedestrian. Solomon near the substitute getting heavily involved. The boy is with Williams on his left foot. He's looking for that famous right foot. Managed to pull it on it, but he pulls the trigger too hard and over the top. Bong County survives. Still 0-0. Bong 0, River G 0.
I think if William could converted this, it could be his number 5-9 for him in this competition. He got a goal in the group stage, and now he got 2 goals in the group stage and 2 here, so 4 goals. And one of the top goal scorers, leading top goal scorers in this competition. But it just said that he could lead the tournament today.
Yeah, a goal or 2 for him. He could finish a top goal scorer, and still doesn't get past the quarterfinal stage.
Yes.
I don't know how many minutes we're gonna play at a time.
Approximately 2 minutes.
You think so? We've had 3 substitutions.
Yeah, I think
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
You're correct.
Yeah.
We're gonna play 2 minutes at a time. We are getting the information. Okay, from our guy on the pitch side there. Two minutes at a time.
So 2 minutes at a time. Right here at the southern
River G giving the ball away. Kamara chips it towards the back post. Brought down, can he keep it in play? No. He doesn't keep it in play. Vaccine tier. But again, it was Momolu Kwekwe inside right channel. Turning so quick. Turning that blue shirt to whipping the cross. And Bong have been better. Much better in the opening 45 minutes.
for River G and Bong County.
Maybe a last opportunity for an attack for Bong. But the flag is up again. Well, how do the strikers tend to run in behind these defenders or this back four of River G? They always flag offside. Always flag offside. The coaches have to work on this one. Is there a training section you can have to keep how the strikers can keep their time they are running between the lines or behind the back four?
Yeah, so there's something called depth or logical run coupled with logical play. Now, it's tricky, it's difficult to do, but it's something you have to do over and over. When are you making the run? When is the ball coming? It's something you have to time. It's a logical thing to do, very tricky. You have to be very, very smart to do it. But then it's repeated at training grounds, and then hopefully you can catch it.
And too many OSA calls against Bong. I mean, that is a real serious concern.
So normally what you want to do is to be not ahead of the attacker or the defenders rather, but it just be a little bit late, but then you cut across them immediately the ball is played, you know. So the move has to be in line with the pass then. Yeah.
First stop whistle has blown inside SKD from your central referee there. In the lamb shirt, black trousers. Bong nil, River G nil. Bong had been the better team, and the River G had only been second best. Bong could have scored once, twice, or even thrice, but somehow it is 0-0. Let's get quick thoughts from Edwin before we take a break.
Yeah, then it's been a good game first half so far. Several chances created, but Bong County, I can say that they've been the better side in this game. Created several chances, but did not materialize then. And also Emmanuel Williams, I do think that in the second half we're going to see a goal from Emmanuel Williams with the kind of pressure he have, their ability. But it's been a good game in the first half. I think that these two teams deserve the result.
Hope to see the better team sheet in the second half. We hope to see River G improve than what they were in the first half. Bong have been brighter in it opening 45 minutes or so. The first half score from SKD in the quarterfinal last one, the Group 8 match between Bong and River G is what you see on your screen. Bong 0, River G 0.
Enjoy yourself, relax. Up next, after this encounter, we have Nima County. We have the Mali's here. We are hearing the trumpet, the news, and Nima County is here. So Nima County makes some noise. Nima County, how are you? Alright, Nima County. So it's Nima County up against a big shout out to you. Yeah, I always say that I am from Sonia with desire to pray. They see when you now be decided that who pray in came out tomorrow. Against Breakfast weeks. Hey guys.
over conflict, unity over division.
personal interest. From the peaceful waters of the buildup to the bright horizon of Kipanis, from the mighty mountains of Nima to the steadfast coastline of Hanku, from Lofa to Maryland, from Maserati to Simon, and across every village and town. I say to every Liberian,
I'm
proof of my defense. Thank you for that.
So, let's say welcome to the second half of this all-important match, the National Congress Sports League. Quickly, let's recognize our sponsors, Orange Nigeria Sources, and
Welcome back at the SKD. At the start of the second half between Bong and River G. Even though we had 3 changes in the period of the first half, there's no change announced at halftime in the dressing room, so the teams remain unchanged. Bong been way better side in the first half, with only goal or goals missing from their first half display, kicking from right to left in the orange and black as we look up against River G in dominant blue with wet trims and wet number and wet socks, kicking from left to right. We are waiting patiently for the referee to get us on the way, and there is this whistle as Bong, ambitious Bong in this last group match, playing much better than they were in the previous game, which they lost 3-0. Can now look for another goal. It's off balance, acrobatically trying to look for the net, but there's no such problem this early for River G. Would still have a faint chance of going through. You have a Tan Whaley playing the ball forward to Sika. Sika is fouled in the process. The River G deputy captain and captain on the night. The referee acknowledges. It's pretty close to the halfway line, and the player of River G is on the deck. From break, here is Edwin Batafoya.
Yes, indeed. We have come back again for the last and final half of this match. either Bong or River G will shed tears at the end of the 90 minutes, at the end of the second 45 minutes. And then Bong could not really shed tears, but I think the crying day could be River G to Phyllis.
Yeah, whatever happens, I think it is. If it stays like this, the question is when we do the mathematics and do the calculations, it is still clear that Nimba and Kipmount were so true. Because if you do the mathematics, I think they've got points. They got more points and goals ahead of River G.
See?
Yes, they do. For now, Grand Kid Mount is through to the semi-finals. Grand Kid Mount have 6 points, 4 goals to their name. They yet to concede into this group. They won a 1-0 win against River G, 3-0 against Bong County. So their qualification to the semi-final is confirmed, done and dusted. So yes. So for Nima, they're now hoping for a draw as it is, and then the pre-celebration can start. But if you ask me, I want for River G to win here so that we can see a real football match in the evenings.
I mean, I want to agree with you, because if it stays like this, Nimba will have not that spiritual fight. For me, I'm looking for a competitive game. I mean, where you can have your destiny in your own hands and you can fight for it, you're going to prove a point. That is the kind of game that I'm looking for, and that is the reason why I was opting for a simultaneous, broadcast or telecast, whatsoever it is, for these two games. I think by this time we would have seen more blistering fire on the pitch than what we are witnessing.
Edwin and Theo chattering there. Joe Blow receiving treatment right on the right touchline from a River G perspective as they're playing from left to right. They have a free kick, quickly taken. Here is the substitute. Samuel Wizard getting involved, lifting the ball high. I think he's drifted in central defensive position now because Joe Blow, who was playing alongside Loco Jones for the moment, is out injured. An inevitable offside decision there called on Emmanuel Williams. Pascal Harris squares the ball to Ton Willie. That's Adolphus Sheriff. Bong good passing or pressing there from Gaga to nick the ball away, then picking up Van Weer. Bong attacking. Here was a flashing trap, brilliant save from the goalkeeper. That was so quick. So quick. As River G turned defense to attack, it was a brilliant effort. Right footed drop, but even a better save from goalkeeper Miller Murphy. First real chance in the second half created by River G, who are still being held up by Bong 0-0. Free kick is the decision from the referee. Gina Johnson has been fouled. Let's have a look. Free kick delivered long, flick on header in the gloves of the goalkeeper of River G, Emmanuel Ne. Choblo is back on the pitch. He gets his first touch since coming back after he was striking with his ankle, with the pale green shoes, lift the ball high in the path of Williams, who goes to the ground. Free kick, correct decision from the referee. Yes, this is about 35 or 36 yards out or so. Gaga positions it. Morris Sika walks away from it. I'm so surprised I haven't seen Bong forming any war. In the end, they've done so. But putting two players in front of this River G free kick. Loves the tall players floating on the edge of the Bong penalty area, including Williams and Joe Blow. In goes the free kick. Wow, that's bizarre. Absolutely bizarre.
What was he thinking? I mean, yes, poor performance right there for you. I mean, he just lost everything. no technique, no drive to put that one on target.
And the people were not happy. The way they played the first 2 games, 3-0, 3-0. To the way they play like this, how they been playing the other 2 games, time they play going to be power. You think so too?
They put a go back to Bataway and then they say they play good football.
Like I said, I think they don't want to be remembered as the only county to play 5 matches in the county in a single year. How we win?
Yeah, they got to win something.
Ben, have you seen that? You've been around for a couple of years.
I've never seen that. What I've also read and seen is in Europe, where I think one team in the Champions League lost all their 6 group matches. What's that, Deportivo La Corona? Yeah, that was in 2005. It's been long, 21 years. My brain getting old now, but something like that. But anyway, here is a free kick. Williams is there. And then it's been recycled towards the back post. Oh, he doesn't keep it in play. And number 17, reach best, Yahweh. And so it's going to be a goal kick to Bong. 2 balls are on the pitch. They only call them ball balls first. But now they call them ball retrievers. The people try to do the game in a way that, it's just modernizing every time. I know to be ball balls. But then of late, I've just seen ball retrievers.
Yeah, I mean, that's FIFA and CAF for you. Trying to conventionalize everything, and I think it's good for football that we can become more professional. It's a plus for all of us to learn along the way and continue to change things, keep thinking outside the box and improving things.
Quick waist pass. It's just over the halfway line. With Bong, who is doing well here. 24 yards, so crack left footed. A ricochet of a blue shirt, now out of the way in front of it. And in the end, River G have it cleared through Tanweli. But the ball is still there. River G lifts it over the halfway line. Bong coming through Stephen Cody. There is a pass looking for the orange shirt. The flag stays down. Opportunity, he goes to ground. How did it not go in? And look at the reaction.
I think he's been attacked. He's been attacked by his teammates.
Fixing tear.
Yeah, very frustrating. Very, very disappointing. You can't do that to your team. You can't hurt your team like this. How did he play with his right foot? I mean, curving the ball outside. How? This is poor football from him.
Let's see again. Oh, he was offside. He was offside. He was offside. But why did even the striker decide to pass the ball? It should be a yellow card for the number 13 for Bong County. I mean, sometimes some referee will give a yellow leader game. There is a rule that you can't use the football as an object to strike any person, whether it is your teammate or it is the opposing player.
Or attempting to strike.
There is it. That's not attempting, that's striking. It should be a sending off.
Man.
It's a sending off. Number 13, leader gay, should be off. Look at that.
The number 9, Johnson, who shopped the number 7, should be yellow carded.
That's just simple shuffling. Okay, you might want to shrug that off, but given the fact that he kicked the ball on the opponent, is using the ball as an object to strike.
Let's go back.
Yeah,
to
see that
the 1v1 situation of the goalkeeper here. If we do a replay,
the striker should have done better. Gino Johnson should have done better.
Gino Johnson is 1v1 with the goalkeeper.
What do you pass a player in the offside position?
Why do you want to pass a player who is in the offside position and then you go attacking him? It doesn't make sense. He would have scored that goal.
I think that was stupid from the Bong County players. Man, everyone can be afraid to use the word stupid. You're not saying somebody is stupid, but the decision can be stupid. When you the striker, you should be going for goal. You onside, the ball is under your legs. Yeah. You get good control. Block the defender and go for goal. So to pass the ball to a player who is also, isn't that a stupid decision? That's a stupid decision.
This Senegalese midfielder, Gaye, who plays for Everton, was red carded for attacking Dunk.
Yeah,
the defender, Everton and Manchester United.
Yeah,
you can remember just a few months ago.
He screamed at his own his own teammate.
Yeah.
Because in his opinion, the teammate almost like was gifting a goal or something that made a mistake.
Yes.
And he attacked the man.
And he was got a red card.
So these referees, don't they see these games? That's a sending off.
The number 13 should have been red carded.
It's a stand-up football game, too. We should not mince about it. This is why our players in this country, most of them cannot improve on international standard. That is a sending off offense.
Because we think, and Ben, remember I said the last time, Liberian clubs are going to the CAF competition and are not doing well because there are things that are being done on the local scene which will not happen when we get on the international scene. So we stay here, learn this thing, get used to this thing, and we think it's a way of life. But when we get on the international scene, it is different. Simple.
Well,
now with this attitude, do you think on an international level a referee is going to take this from a player?
You be
he's walked away with it, thinking it is the best way of life in football.
No. I mean, if I were the
coach,
referee
did not tell him something, did not do something. His coach probably wouldn't do something.
And you cannot tell me the referee didn't see his action. And I'm disappointed in the referee. Absolutely disappointed. And I tell you why. If I were the coach for Bong, I would dock his game bonus for that action. I mean, I'm going to take his game bonus and share it on all the other players then. I would do that.
There is this thought about counting me, it's a political game, let's do this, let's do that. Now, with what we just seen with the Lofa counter protest, I give you my word, take it from me, a lot is going to change.
That's why we ain't going anywhere. That's why we're not going anywhere.
Change. Next time we come back to the county beat, we will not see things happening as has been happening in the past. Gradually, if Lofa are going to accept this protest and walk away, the next county meet is going to be even more tougher than we have seen today.
It should be.
Yeah, that's the way it should be. The standard should be set. So my take is one of these days, the MYS or the Liberia Football Association will just send a message to the MYS and say, Maryland County, Theophilus Jigo, for example, Maryland County, did not register or did not vet any of the players they are using for this competition. It is up to you to decide what you want to do. Finish. Because they are the organizers. The LFA is the one vetting the players to say, okay, yeah, they are qualified. And the LFA will just do what she's supposed to do and leave the rest of the decision with the organizers. Because take a look at the stir that it has caused recently. The FA is being brought into, let me say, I don't know whether we should say, some serious confusion, Edwin. Some members of the LFA now being drawn into confusion into this thing that transpired. My thinking is tomorrow people will now understand that we have a standard to follow and we must follow that standard. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Especially involving the case of the Lofa and the Grand Kidman, that transfer Saka.
Eye-opener for all of us now.
Melvin Wiesel and Shadrach Seyon are getting ready to come on. Seyon wearing 21. He's going to be going in for number 17. Richbeth Yahweh. And number 4, Melvin Wiesel, goes in for who? And the substitution has come on the hour mark. Still Bong nil, River G nil. There is a chance for Bong again. Square pass. The ball ends up in the back of the net this time. It will count. It is a goal from the substitute Junior Johnson, who pulls Bong County in the lead. Reprieve for Bong if it stays like this. Bong 1, River G nil.
I want to see who provided the assist for that goal.
Number 7.
The number 7.
Vaccine Tia.
Who was shot, who was hit with the ball, bounced back. That's how you announce your return to success.
Well, Neymar has been given a huge assistance here this afternoon. It's a clean goal. It's ahead of any place. and River G are done and dusted. If it stays like this, the Nibayans are making noise all over the place. Bong County are doing them good favor this afternoon. They are into the semi-finals, Nimba County. If it stays like this, a big assistance for Bong County. But the question is, Bong County needed to have done this in all of the games they played. Did they not score in all of those games until this game?
The number 7, good teamwork from him, despite into success.
Vixen Tier with the pass there for substitute Junior Johnson to score for Bong County. The lead, River G, deservingly so, because all night long they have been the better team, Bong, and they've taken the lead. Now, let's see how far it goes, but like my colleague Edwin said, Vixen Tier, after he was being bullied by a couple of teammates in a matter of minutes, he provided the final touch or the assist. Now here is he again. Can he make it 2-0? The goalkeeper makes a diving save. He should have done better, Tier. Woo! That was an overhead kick from around about 10 yards well over the top.
If go ahead, it could be go of the tournament.
Yeah, it was Johnson again. But Bongo changed the game in a matter of just 2 minutes or so. Now here is Tier. Johnson trying to do the reciprocal after being assisted by Tier. He was trying to assist Tier to score Bong second. But the goalkeeper rescued River G. The 2024 champions trail by a goal to nil. Now here comes Vixen Tier again. First time ball in. Junior Johnson shoots right footer. He should have done better.
So instead of playing with his left foot, he's playing with his right foot. The question is, how is he playing it? Take a look at that. You want to play on the top of his right foot using what we call a trivela. Playing it like this in Liberian, where they say bogoma. But in professional football, this is called trivela. Now, you want to play like that, you have to hit it for the last corner there. Because the goalkeeper is just right before him. He should be hitting it like this. Have you seen that Ricardo Quaresma?
Yeah.
It's excellent.
Even Lamine Yaman pass
Yeah.
of recent, Rafinha pass of recent have been in that way.
Ricardo Quaresma, that's his best.
a trademark pass, yeah.
It's a trademark pass for him.
So you call it Travella?
It's called
But you like what do we call it?
Bogoma. In Liberian
Bogoma.
football, we say Bogoma, but
So-
from football school, it's Trivela.
So I'll be calling it Bogoma.
But I look at Modric. I saw many of our passes on Lucas during his days at Tottenham Hotspur, Real Madrid.
Modric was also good at that, yeah. It's a Trivela pass, you know. There are players who are good at that, and you have to be very technical with that. There are players who specialize in that sort of pass, those sort of passes. They are very good at that.
Theo expertly teaching us some things here. This Bong 1, River G 0. We play 64 minutes. The temporary stop to the game. The AR over the far side of the field has summoned his central referee. And they are in deep conversation. Whenever the AR calls up the referee, you know that a decision is going to be taken. Would this be the case? He walks up to the River G, number 26. And having conversation with him. He and the goalkeepers are wearing similar number. I think he should be number 6. Samuel Wisse. They tried to cover up his shirt number, but I think it might have dropped. So he's been told he has to go and rectify. You can have two number 26 on the pitch.
So Ben, here's my take. If it stays like this, what do we expect I think I want to agree with Julius Compton, who is somewhere outside there, but he's in line with us watching commentary, and he's providing his expert opinion that if it stays like this, the Nimba Kipman County game will be not the right but there isn't going to be that excitement. There isn't going to be too much to see about that game, because the thing is, the both teams will come here thinking they've qualified, Edwin, and we'll not see that blazing fire, the firework from them.
Somebody wants to top the group. Is it here? Yeah. Can he cut it back? Go sliding challenge.
So did he need to play this ball back for his teammate to score? Yes, exactly what he needed to do. Take a look at the replay. And these are just basic fundamentals of scoring goals. Why do you want to go into this impossible angle or acute angle when you got your teammate standing right before you to finish?
Oh.
So Ben, I've been told that Jusu is out due to suspension. 2 yellow cards in the first 2 matches in the group stage of the quarterfinals.
Yes, Samuel Wiese, Scampery from couple of orange shirt. Played towards the back post, header there from Bong. But the ball is still in there, and then the blue shirt of River G is in the offside position, we have been told. In the last game, Cape Mount versus Nimba. If it stays like this, it will be who is going to finish first or second. Nimba want to finish on top. They can only do so if they get a win. And Cape Mount to finish on top, they just need to avoid defeat. That's all they need to do. So that will even make it trickier, because when you finish on top, you're going to play the team that finished runners up on the other side. So that team might be a little bit weaker than the team that finished on top. That's the benefit of finishing on top in your group. But it doesn't guarantee that the teams that finish in second is not a strong team too. Free kick to River G, just on the edge of the D there. Injury concern for Bong County. Stephen Colley is on the floor. He picks himself up. Lots of blue shirts on top of the free kick. I think it's going to be a blanket Bong County war. 6 players in there. Gaga stands on top of it. 3 players, 3 blue shirts are there. Gaga makes a move, it's straight in the wall. And Sodomane doesn't get any better than creating a goal chance. So it's going to be a goal kick in the end for Bong. I mean, I know it's way off what we are doing here, but I just see this bizarre scoreline in the FA Cup. Manchester beat Exeter City 10-1.
Yeah, I saw that. First half ended 6-0 in favor of Man City with that new boy, Semenyo. Got it. Yes, getting the goal. Yeah. I'm a big fan of him. I love his style of play, fast, very quick, in cracking for goal. Just like the way Williams and Darius Gamotel looks. That's how that guy look.
Yeah, man, you got to be prolific, and then you got to be a striker who is feared. For me, yes, those are the kind of strikers I love. You got to be feared. Strikers who master the diagonal runs. A striker who was able to strike the ball with power. Who are able to, box-to-box defenders, give them very tough time. Sometimes you do the peel off. Then the peel off is...
I know that. Peeling off the defender.
Peeling off the defender.
Yeah,
it's like
I know how you peel off.
Peeling a banana,
I know, you just move around it like this,
Just put around.
Yeah,
it's a
peel around the defender, yeah.
Again, I always talk about how much, but then you have a D license in coaching, so I think we have to keep growing. You need to help me in this. We have to keep teaching.
As gifted in coaching as you are, I'm not as qualified. I open my ears and listen. But 10-1, it sounds like ice hockey. Doesn't look like a football school.
but that's Man City for you, I mean, in all fairness. Like Guardiola, his style of coaching philosophy.
Another team in that competition has just eliminated Crystal Palace. They play in the 6th tier of the English football.
6th tier.
Yeah, so they are not even considered as a poor team. So people don't see them in England as a poor team because one, they play for love. There's no salary for players. That team is being coached by Wayne Rooney brother, and the team just eliminated Crystal Palace over 2-1 scoreline.
Man, sometimes when games are played, there are a couple of things you look at. There are players who admire the Premiership, who think the best way to be seen by Premier clubs is to play against a Premier club. So when that opportunity comes, some players don't never ever take it for granted. They see that as a God-given opportunity to market themselves.
Exactly.
And you never know. That team must have had some players now who have been scouted by teams in the top tier. So there are reasons, there are factors of performance and results. A lot of reasons why things happen. And those guys will feel like for them it's Christmas. I mean, they've achieved everything. Imagine the goal scorer against Crystal Palace now today in that kind of situation. How does he feel?
I mean, he's all in the headlines.
He probably will not score a goal again against a Premier club.
No, he probably might not. Yes, but it's true. It's
exactly.
One time, it's a lifetime opportunity, Edwin, that he's taking in his life. What if there are two? The two of them is a lifetime opportunity.
What was the team that eliminated Benton from the Carling Cup? Grimsby, right?
Grimsby Town.
Yeah.
And since then,
Man United.
Yeah, Man United. Imagine. Kicks. Yeah, so those are opportunities that the players want to exploit. They want to make their presence felt.
All right, guys, much of that. Bong clear off the line. Substitution from the Bong country perspective. I think they've introduced number 22, Pee Wee Roberts. Late on in the second half, they still trail 1-0. There is a throw taken by Tandeli. Header there. He's trying to turn a Glenn's header, but it's far off target and behind for a goal kick. There you see behind there, Grand Cape County are warming up. So Pee Wee Roberts replaces Leader Gay, confirmation of that. River G's substitution. Here is an opportunity to make it 2-0 over the goalkeeper, but over the bar. The flag stays down. And the defense of River G was looking for the offside flag. But what an inspirational substitution that was going to be. Off the bench in split seconds, we almost saw the second go through Pee Wee Roberts. And here is Bong. inside the area. In goes the off balance shot, but the flag is up. Was not going to come. He's coming so close to making the 2-0 Pee Wee Robbers.
Yes, he plays for Watanga FC, main coach by Tifelos Chico. He's the captain of Bong County. He started all of their matches, and now he comes off the bench today.
He immediately assumes the captaincy and is coming very, very close to making it 2-0 for Bong.
So on that occasion, what did he want to do? Was he heading the ball? Was he chesting? Was he kicking? I just don't know. Maybe he was indecisive, so he didn't get it on target. But here's the ball coming. You got to be heading it, or if you're going to be playing probably an acrobatic kick he was expecting. I just don't know. But I think he didn't do well on that occasion.
Bong looking for the second goal, which will be a cushion for them. River G have it clear. There's other play for a throw in. Sika doesn't keep it in. I can understand his frustration. Maurice Sika.
Yeah, he's disappointed.
Very
disappointed. He knows that. Okay, it is. Yeah, I mean, did he have to control it? Yeah, I think he needed some composure on that occasion.
But he wasn't offside. It was the player who passed him was offside.
And compose yourself, keep it on your chest, and then get it on target.
Bong with a slender advantage. 30 minutes plus how much of other on time the referee is going to give us. But it's Bong 1, River G 0. Where's my friend? I didn't see you today. I saw you the first time when Bong got beaten 3-0 by Nima, Johnny Takpa. He got so frustrated he didn't come to see the second game.
Yeah, County Mate has his own frustration. Football has its own frustration. I mean, you know,
the guy was all dressed up. He's from the Ministry of Information. I think one of the ministers or something like that. But he was all dressed up. He is black and orange.
Johnny Takpa, wherever you are, Ben Takpa is asking.
I'm not laughing at him anyway. He's a senior brother.
He wants you to be at the SKD. Maybe the cameras will pick you up.
The guy was all ears, orange and black. You know, the cap, everything, orange and black. The swinger, I mean, everything was just orange, black. Nice t-shirt, everything. With his knee, everything scrap on the back. I'm like, wow.
It's okay, or he get drilled, that one will start playing.
Oh, what a shot! Straight in the arms of the goalkeeper. He had it covered. Emmanuel Nan slings it quickly. River G attacking on pedestrian over the far side. Sodomania. Bong County are crucial. We're looking for the second to kill off this game. But it's still 1-0. They have a corner. Let's take him another play for a goal kick to River G. Good challenge to win the ball back for Bong County. and then free kick is a decision close to the halfway line. But he loses possession. Satisfié. Here is Bong breaking away. A couple of step over, checks his run. That's nice for him. Opportunity for 2-0. How did he not keep it down? Still in charge. Tom John. He wants it back. But instead is play infield. Oh, giving away to Gaga. Gaga looking for William around a green, an orange shirt, running in the right channel, goes to ground. I think that would be a free kick. 4 yards from the bar line. Jackson will take at the near post, good defending. Corner. Jackson was trying to steal the goalkeeper at the near post. Headed away by Tom John, temporary the goalkeeper punches a clear of the danger zone. River G keep it in play. Yep. That's wonderful from Cedric Sion, but giving away to an orange shirt. And here comes Bong again. Quickly takes it on his right foot. Looks for the substitute. Roberts here with the corner. Wow. That was so nice. Almost a second. Almost a second for Bong County. Love the run from the skipper, Pee Wee Roberts, trying to look at the upper right-hand corner of the post over there, but he just dropped behind for a goal kick.
He's good at that. He's good at scoring goals in that position. He did score similar goal for district in number 8 in the Montserrat District League and helped them win the competition in that year. So I'm not surprised. He's a very good player. He's been doing some wonderful things to the extent that he was nominated for the best LFA Young Player Award, but lost that award to Prince Matter. Let's stay Bong enjoy the 1-0 lead against Refugee with the score line confirming Nimba County qualification to the semi-finals of this competition. No need to fight Grand Cape now again for qualification, as the score remains Nimba is through to the semi-finals of this competition. In order to not being confirmed, Nimba Bong will have to bubble this 1-0 lead here. But it's a good game so far for them. I think they are about to record their very first victory in this competition. Quickly, here are the results from Bong County previous matches played in this tournament. Match they won, they forced Montserrat County, not Montserrat but Bapolu, to a goalless draw. On match day 2, they and Montserrat settled to a 3-3 draw here at the Samuel Kayando Sports Stadium after being attacked by supporters in Bopolu. The match was taken to SKD. On March day 3, they suffered a 3-0 defeat to Nima County. On March day 4, Grand Cayman dragged them by a scoreline of 3-0. And on March day 5, they are here and they lead Refugee by a goal to 0. So if it ends like this, their first win in this competition.
So like you hear from Edwin, Bong seeking their first win at this stage of the competition. We're having a temporary stop to the game because injury concern for the Bong goalkeeper, Miller Murphy. I hope he returns to end the game. We are near the closing stages of this one, 3 minutes plus add-on time. Don't forget, next game sees Kipmont take on Nimba. Late substitution for Bong. Number 15, Joy Bangade, Wallabag Bangade is being introduced for Stephen Colley, number 4. And then Darius McGee, number 17. Or number 25, Kutam Joe. Joe also comes in. To replace the center half, Stephen Colley over there. So Pascal Harris will have to play with Joe for the last maybe 5-6 minutes or so. Throw in, Tanwelly. The right back will slot into Charles Allison's position after he was substituted in the first half. Ton John, finally the substitute. Forward pass to the Ton John. Now Pee Wee Roberts looking to break down the left-hand side with his orange shoes and orange top. Checks his wrong, cuts in, trying to curl it, header from Johnson. The goalkeeper doesn't carry on the second attempt either. And as Vixen Tier runs towards the back post, his shot just narrowly goes behind for a goal kick. But how long have we been saying this? Bong should have killed up this game ever since.
But now it could be 3 or 4 above. But they're having a good game despite the win would not stay confirmed them as a semi-finalist. But I think they have a performance to remember. They are best so far in this competition.
And surprisingly, after they started so poor in their opening 2 matches in which they lost by 3-0, they will be finishing 3rd in the group if they hang on to this result. 3rd in the group. Here is Johnson, the goal scorer, looking for Pee Wee Roberts. He looks to overhit it. And the white match ball goes out of play. Over the white touch line is going to be a blue ball throw into River G. Was still struggling to go forward, River G. Here is the substitute, Melvin Wisse. Long ball, the thread has been foiled by Bong County. Was looking to break with a long pass here. Inside right channel, cuts it back. Let's see what he does after checking his run. Then trying to run towards the byline. The pass is too heavy. And he can't keep it in play. Seven minutes of added time.
I'm wondering how.
Wow. That's good for River G.
Well, Ben, someone's asking me what's the difference between Bong County and Grand Bassa. I'm responding, it's the name.
Yeah, I think Bong, both of them are so terrible in the opening 2 matches. And don't be surprised even if Bong finished with more points than Bassa. Bassa have got 1 point from a possible 6. They play on tomorrow. If they lose, they will finish with 1 point.
With 1 point. So
and Bong is trying to get 3.
So Bong will be better than them.
And if they even draw, Bong will finish with more point than them. So.
But in terms of conceding goals, Bong has conceded 9 goals.
Yeah, Bong conceded a lot.
I think the highest number of goals conceded by the county in this competition.
Probably the team with the worst defense.
Yes.
But that defense hasn't been breached today. Bong County. You have his Joe, long pass on the right hand side. Trying to pick up Vixen. We have switched position. Vixen plays it in front of Johnson, but too close to the goalkeeper, who makes a diving save. Emmanuel to collect the ball for River G. Samuel Weir. Mr. Samuel Weir. Yeah. Tan Willie, the right back, forward now for fullback position. And then long pass looking for Sika. Morris Sika has been so quiet.
Yes.
Not the usual Morris Sika we saw playing in game 1 and game 2.
I'm wondering if this the Captain Banks too heavy for him. Yes, because it could be. Coach, you have experienced that before, that a player is better with our Captain Bank.
Opportunity. We are square. Say Johnson post at the back of the net. River G looking for the offside flag. And it is up. Now the turn defense will attack. 4 minutes on the clock. River G. There's Williams. Quiet Williams. Checks his run. 20 yards. Try to find Sika. Sika trying to play 1-2 with Williams. Inside the box. Lost his foot and gains a balance. Sika is being beaten. There should be a foul. Referee waves play on. That's good referee. Now Tom John. Forward pass to Joe. Joe picking up the lively Tier down his right hand side. Tier checking his run. Couple of steps over. Comes in. Then picks out Johnson again. First down ball from Johnson. The flag stays down. It's into the gloves of Emmanuel Ne. That's good football from Bong.
Yes, good football for them. They just need to make use of these chances creating, and you can win for history. At least it could be 5, 6, 7-0, like what Manchester City just from doing against Exeter City. We could have seen similar result like this, but more opportunity been dashed away. Yeah, a good call from the AR too.
Yeah, that was offside. The team news for the late game has already been released by both coaches.
Thanks
Sami
to
Kamara
Japan.
of Grand Cape County and Mamadi Sharif of Nimba. Those two coaches have already released the team news. We are making some technical adjustment with it. When we're through with it, Tio Chico will announce to you the main team news that is on that paper. But in this group, Bong are going to finish in 3rd if they can hold on.
Yes.
If they hold on. It will be a disappointing campaign for River G. Not the West, but disappointing because they won 2024 edition. They played so better against Cape Man, got beaten in the 90th minute. And then they painfully dropped 2 points against Nima. after they led 2-0 for most of the game. They will go on to concede 2 late goals in the space of 2 minutes. That is a woeful campaign on every front, but you can understand the frustration, the disappointment, conceding goals so late, especially in a game in which you held on up to 74 minutes. You were 2-0 up. I mean, that should be 3 points won. But instead, it turned out to a sports of the points.
And Ben, since River G won the county main in 2024, they have failed to progress to the semi-finals. They dropped in the group stage as the defending champions, in which they played at in Robert Sports, consists of Grand Kidman and River G. They did not make it through to the knockout. Now they play in Maryland and made it through to the knockout, but again failed to reach to the semi-finals of this competition.
There is a corner flopped by the goalkeeper. And then there's no time for drama. Bong County will finish 3rd in this group after picking up their first 3 points at this quarterfinal stage of the competition. That follows a 1-0 victory over River G, who will finish bottom. Gina Johnson, the substitute goal scorer, thanks to Vixen Tier, who teed him up with what was a very simple tapping. Full time, Bong 1, River G 0, Grand Cape Bon Nima is next, but first though, the toss of Tio. Before that, here is Edwin Batafoya.
Yes, congratulations to Bong County. I think the Pella people should be proud of their side by not ending this group winless. The win today is a big win for them. I know that Kotiton, Swakoko, Palalai will be also down. Banga City will be also down. Congratulations to them. Hope to see them in 2026, 2027
Edwin,
National County Sports.
Edwin, I'm going to cut you off. In your fairness, upside down Bong County for what?
I think a first win for not being the county with 5 matches, no win.
All right, so thanks to Bong County for this win, and we look forward to the future to see how things are going to happen in the next game.
The Level tournament with the head up high. Bong, 1 win from 3 in the quarterfinal stage, but I will do it for this broadcast. Don't go anywhere. Stick way into your sports. Stick via our Facebook and YouTube channels as well. We're back with the big one in Group A when Cape Mount, the league or the group leaders, take on Nima, who've got 4 points.